Tomorrow, 2 art shows are set to open in the Bo Bartlett Center on Columbus State University's downtown campus. The works featured in the Bo Bartlett Center are done by the namesake of the center itself, Bo Bartlett, and actress-turned-artist Kate Capshaw. Capshaw's work, titled Unaccompanied, featured young people dealing with homelessness. The 20 oil portraits, 18 studies, and audio components will remain on exhibit in the Bartlett Center through May 12th. Her work will be presented alongside Bartlett's work titled Earthly Matters. His exhibit will remain on display through April 28th. Here's what Bartlett had to say about the opening.
Yes, this is the first show that we've had in this space just of my work, of new work like this, since the center opened in 2018. And the show originated at the Gibbs Museum in Charleston, Earthly Matters. And this show is of paintings primarily done during COVID.
Tonight, Columbus State University held an artist talk with Kate Capshaw as well as Bo Bartlett. It's ahead of tomorrow's opening of those exhibits. The event was moderated by Columbus native Amy Sherald, who did the official portrait of First Lady Michelle Obama. WRBL's Hannah James was in attendance tonight, and she joins us now with more.
Phil, while cameras were not allowed inside of tonight's event, that did not deter the crowd of people that filed into CSU's Riverside Theater. I caught up with locals and heard their reaction to bringing these works to the Fountain City.
Kate Capshaw, actress-turned-artist, started her exhibit Unaccompanied in 2016. Her subjects: homeless youths. In an effort to bring the issue of homelessness to the forefront, Capshaw has traveled across the country to capture the portraits of youths experiencing homelessness. She drew inspiration for her title from the federal government's official definition of a homeless youth: individuals up to the age of 26 who are unaccompanied by families or caregivers. Columbus residents say to have an exhibit housed in the Fountain City that focuses on this issue is paramount.
Seeing artwork and hearing a person who has a message, seeing a person who has seen homelessness in other arenas outside of just Columbus allows it to really hit home with people who might say, oh, it's just going on one other side of town or this or that, and how it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not really wanting to do anything sometimes when you become homeless.
From 2022 to 2023, Columbus's homeless population saw a 13.5% increase, totaling 243 people. This is still a decrease of Columbus's record high of 303 people in 2016, the same year Capshaw started working on Unaccompanied.
They're very, very relevant. As you know, and I certainly know through our church, we have an outreach ministry to the homeless, and it's a growing problem. It's something that we all need to take seriously, and it really is an all hands on deck to make it better.
In Home for Good's point in time count this year, there was a 350% increase in homeless children. 36 were counted in 2023, which is still lower than 2019's record of 50, but the number is still up compared to the past 2 years.
I used to work at Countries down the road, and so they would come in and we'd give water, but it's hard. You can't do everything you can, and so I think it's interesting to highlight it and kind of bring a focus to something that some people don't always recognize or notice in the world.
Phil, sound artist Joshua Ross worked alongside Capshaw to capture these subjects' voices and hear their stories. He recounted a moment when asking one person to describe themselves. Their response was, "I have a lot of thoughts, but I don't speak. I don't speak." With the audio clips and composition of her work, viewers are immersed in the topic of homeless youths. Capshaw says she felt her subjects walked away feeling seen and heard. Her artwork brings the issue to the forefront. A relevant subject matter, as we know, is on the rise here in Columbus. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Hannah. Capshaw's exhibit alongside Bo Bartlett's Earthly Matters will have a public reception tomorrow night from 6 to 8.